please.
Don't bother us now, honey. This old incubator's gone bad.
Oh, but Auntie Em, Miss Gulch hit Toto right over the back with her rake, just because she says he gets in her garden and chases her nasty old cat.
Dorothy, honey, it'll have to wait. We're busy.
But he doesn't do it every day, just once or twice a week. He can't catch your old cat anyway. And now she says she's gonna get the sheriff.
Come on, you two. Step it up.
We're coming.
We gotta get them hogs.
Unc, what am I going to do about Miss Gulch?
Now look at Dorothy. You ain't using your head about Miss Gulch. Think she didn't have any brains at all.
I have so got brains.
Yeah, Dorothy, take heart.
Listen, kid. Are you gonna let the old Gulch heifer buffalo you? She ain't nothing to be afraid of. You just need a little courage, that's all.
Here, what's all this jabber-wopping when there's work to be done? Go feed those hogs before they worry themselves into an anemia.
Yes, ma'am.
Auntie Em, do you know what Miss Gulch said she was gonna do to Toto?
Dorothy, honey, it'll have to wait. You always work yourself into a fret over nothing. Just help us out today, and find yourself a place where you won't get into any trouble.
Place where there isn't any trouble? Do you suppose there is such a place, Toto? There must be. It's not a place you can get to by boat or train. It's far, far away, behind the moon, beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that we dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, birds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't
Mr. Gale, I want to see you and your wife right away. It's about Dorothy.
Dorothy? What has Dorothy done?
What's she done? I'm all but lame from the bite on my leg.
You mean she bit you?
No, her dog.
You mean she bit her dog?
No. That dog is a menace to this community. I'm taking him to the sheriff to make sure he's destroyed.
Destroy Toto! Oh, you can't! You mustn't! Uncle Henry, Auntie Em, you won't let her, will you? Oh, please. Toto didn't know he was doing anything wrong. I'm the one who ought to be punished. I let him go into her garden. You can send me to bed without supper.
If you don't hand over that dog, I'll bring a damage suit that'll take your whole farm. There's a law protecting folks against dogs that bite.
How would it be if she keeps him tied up? He's very gentle. With gentle people, that is.
Well, that's for the sheriff to decide. Here's his order allowing me to take him. Unless you want to go against the law.
Now, we can't go against the law, Dorothy. I'm afraid poor Toto will have to go.
Oh, I won't let you take him! You go away! Oh, I'll bite you myself!
Dorothy!
Please, Uncle Henry, Auntie Em, don't let him take Toto! Don't let her take him, please!
Put him in the basket, Henry.
No, Uncle
sorry.
You're nothing but a wicked old witch!
Almira Gulch, just because you own half the county doesn't mean you have the power to run the rest of us. For 23 years, I've been dying to tell you what I thought of you. And now, well, being a Christian woman, I can't say it.
Toto, you came back. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, they'll be coming back for you any minute. We've got to get away. We've got to run away, quick.
Leaving so soon? Wait, don't tell me you are running away.
How did you guess?
Professor Marvel never guesses. He knows. Now, why are you running away?
Nobody cares about me at home. They won't even miss me.
Now, I wouldn't be so sure of
No,
that.
they won't, honestly. Auntie Em was even gonna let them kill Toto for biting Miss Gulch.
Here, sit right down here. That's it.
My, it's beautiful.
Yes, it is. Now, close your eyes and concentrate. That's it, keep them closed. You can open now. Now gaze into the crystal ball with me. Aha! I see a woman. She's wearing a dress.
Is it a polka dot dress?
It is, and her face is careworn.
That's Aunt Em.
Her name is Emily.
That's right. What's she doing?
Well, I can't quite see why she's crying.
Oh.
And now she's going into a little bedroom.
Are there poppies on the wallpaper?
Yes, there are poppies on the wallpaper. What's this? She's putting her hand on her heart. She's dropping down on the bed.
No.
That's all. The crystal's gone dark.
Oh, you don't suppose she could really be sick, do you? Well, I've got to go home right away. Come on, Toto. Goodbye, Professor Marvel, and thank you for everything.
You'd better get home quickly. There's a storm blowing up, a whopper to speak in the vernacular of the peasantry. Poor little kid. I hope she gets home all right.
Honk! Check on them pigs! Hickory, get them horses loose! Clouds this color can only mean one thing.
Uncle Henry, it's a twister spotted down the way and it's headed our way. We can get inside.
Dorothy!
Everyone in the storm cellar!
Henry, I can't find Dorothy. I think she's somewhere out in the storm. Dorothy! Dorothy!
Auntie Em! Auntie Em! Auntie Em! We're not on the ground, Toto! Auntie Em! Toto? Toto, where are you? Toto! Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. You're right. We must be over the rainbow. Now I know we're not in Kansas.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Me? Why, I'm not a witch at all. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Oh, well, is that the witch?
Toto? Toto's my dog.
Oh, well, I'm a little muddled. You see, the Munchkins called me because a new witch has just dropped a house on the Wicked Witch of the East. And there's the house. And here you are. And that's all that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East. And so, what the Munchkins want to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
But I already told you, I'm not a witch at all. Witches are old and ugly. What was that?
The Munchkins. They're laughing because I am a witch. I'm Glinda, the Witch of the North.
You are? Oh, I beg your pardon, but I've never heard of a beautiful witch before.
Only bad witches are ugly.
I didn't know.
The Munchkins are happy because you have freed them from the Wicked Witch of the East.
But, if you please, what are munchkins?
The little people who live in this land. It's Munchkin Land, and you are their national heroine, my dear. It's all right. You may all come out and thank her. It's all right now. You may all come out. Come out, wherever you are, and meet the young lady who fell from a star. She fell from the sky, she fell very far, and Kansas, she says, is the name of the star. She brings you good news, or haven't you heard? When she fell out of Kansas, a miracle occurred.
It really was no miracle. What happened was just this. The wind began to switch, the house to pitch, and suddenly the hinges started to unhitch. Just then, the witch, to satisfy an itch, went flying on her broomstick, thumbing for a hitch.
The house began to pitch, the kitchen took a switch. It landed on the Wicked Witch in the middle of a ditch. Which was not a healthy situation for a wicked witch who began to twitch and was reduced to just a stitch. But what was once so wicked rich? Very sweetly for doing it so neatly. You've killed her so completely that we thank you very sweetly.
Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, old witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Wake up, you sleepyhead. Rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone where the goblins go below, below, below your home. Let's open up and sing and ring the bells out. Ding dong, here we go. Sing it loud.
You will be a bust.
Who killed my sister? Who killed the Witch of the East? Was it you? Answer me!
Leave her alone.
You stay out of this. I'm here for vengeance. So it was you, was it? You killed her, didn't you?
No, it was an accident. I didn't mean to kill anybody. Really, I didn't.
Didn't mean to? Accident? Well, my pretty, I can cause accidents too. And this is how I do it!
Aren't you forgetting about the ruby slippers?
The ruby slippers. Yes. They're gone! The ruby slippers! What have you done with them? Give them back to me, or I'll...
It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay.
Give them back to me. I'm the only one who knows how to use them. They're of no use to you. Give them back to me. Give them back!
Keep tight inside of them. Their magic must be very powerful, or she would not want them so badly.
You stay out of this, Glinda, or I'll fix you as well.
Oh, rubbish. You have no power here. Be gone before somebody drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. And as for you, my fine lady, it's true I can't attend to you here and now as I'd like, but just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
It's all right. You can get up now. She's gone. Whew, what a smell of sulfur. I'm afraid you've made rather a bad enemy of the Wicked Witch of the West. The sooner you get out of Oz altogether, the safer you'll sleep, my dear.
Oh, I'd give anything to get out of Oz altogether. But which is the way back to Kansas? I can't go the way I came.
No, that's true. The only person who might know would be the great and powerful Wizard of Oz himself.
The Wizard of Oz? Is he good or wicked?
Very good, but very mysterious. He lives in the Emerald City, and that's a long journey from here. Did you bring your broomstick with you?
No, I'm afraid I didn't.
Well then, you'll have to walk. But the Munchkins will see you safely to the border of Munchkinland. And remember, never let those ruby slippers off your feet for one moment, or you'll be at the mercy of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But how do I start for Emerald City?
It's always best to start at the beginning, and all you do is follow the yellow brick road.
But what happens if I get lost?
Just follow the yellow brick road.
My, people come and go so quickly here. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick road. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. follow the yellow brick road. Now which way do we go?
That way's a very nice way.
Who said that?
It's pleasant down that way, too.
That's funny. Wasn't he pointing the other way?
But people do go both ways.
Why, you did say something, didn't you? Are you doing that on purpose, or can't you make up your mind?
That's the trouble. I can't make up my mind. I haven't got a brain, only straw.
Well, how can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know. But people without any brains do an awful lot of talking now, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right. Well, we haven't properly met yet, have we?
Why, no.
How do you do? I'm Dorothy Gale, and this is my dog Toto.
Well, how do you do, the both of you?
Very well, thank you. And you?
Oh, well, I'm not very well at all. You see, it's quite tedious being stuck up here all day with a pole up your back.
Well, that must be terribly uncomfortable. Can't you get down?
Down? No,
Here, let me help you.
Okay, well, I'm not so good about doing things, but if you just bent the nail in the back, I might slip off and... Oh, whoops. There goes some of me again.
Does it hurt you?
Oh, no, I just keep picking it back up, putting it back in me.
Oh,
Oh, my. It's good to be free. Oh, no. Oh, no, you get out of here. Boo. Scat. I said boo. I can't even scare a crow. They come from all around just to eat in my field and laugh in my face. Oh, I'm a failure because I haven't got a brain.
well, what would you do with the brain if you had one?
Do? Why, if I had a brain, I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain.
With the thoughts you'd be thinking, you could be another Lincoln if you only had a brain.
Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore.
You could think of things you never thought before.
And then I'd sit and think some more.
You would not be just a nothing,
My head all full of stuffing.
your heart all full of pain.
Then perhaps I deserve you or be even worthier of ya if I only had a brain.
Why, if our scarecrow back in Kansas could do that, the crows would be scared to pieces.
They would?
Sure,
Where's Kansas?
that's where I live, and I want to get back there so badly. I'm going all the way to the Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to help me.
Well, do you think this wizard could give me some brains?
I couldn't say, But even if you didn't, you'd be no worse off than you are now.
Yes, that's true.
But I've got a witch mad at me, and you might get into trouble.
A witch, huh? I'm not afraid of no witch. The only thing I'm afraid of is a box of lighted matches.
Oh, I don't blame you for that.
But I'd raise a whole box of them if it got me a chance at getting some brains. Now, look, I won't be any trouble, because I don't need anything. And I won't try to lead stuff, because I haven't got a brain. So, won't you take me with you?
Why, of course I will.
Hooray! We're off to see a wizard. To Oz!
Two eyes.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Here he is, a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is fun because
Because of the wonderful things he does.
we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Look, apples.
How dare you! Give her back that apple! Thief! Thief! What do you think you're doing?
Well, we've been walking a long ways, and I was hungry.
She was hungry. The audacity.
The nerve.
How would you like it if I came and plucked something off of you?
I don't think you'd like it.
Oh, dear. I keep forgetting I'm not in Kansas.
Come here, Dorothy. I'll show you how to get apples. Come on, Dorothy. You don't want any of those apples.
What do you mean you don't want any of those apples?
Those apples.
Are you implying that my apples aren't what they ought to be?
No, it's just that Dorothy here doesn't like apples with little green worms.
How dare you! Get 'em! Take that! I'll give you little green worms!
Hooray! I guess that did it. Help yourself.
Why, it's a man. A man made out of tin.
Oil can. Oil can.
Did you say something?
Oil can.
Oil can what?
Oil can? Oh, here it is. Where do you want to be oiled first?
My mouth. My mouth.
Ah, he said his mouth.
Here you go.
Oh, the other side is all.
How's that?
Oh, I can talk again.
Oh, goodness. How did you ever get like this?
Well, about a year ago, I was chopping down a tree, and then it started to rain. And then right in the middle of a chop, I rusted solid. I'd been that way ever since.
Well, you're perfect now.
Perfect? Bang on my chest if you think I'm perfect. Go on, bang on it.
Beautiful. What an echo.
It's empty. The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
No heart?
No heart. All Hollow. When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, and yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be kinda human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me a balcony above, a voice sings low.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
I hear a beat
How sweet.
just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel apart. I would stay young and chipper, and I'd lock it with a zipper if I only had a heart.
Oh, that was wonderful. Why don't you come to the Emerald City with us to ask the Wizard of Oz for a heart?
Well, that sounds like a long and dangerous journey, and it might rain on the way.
But you've been saying how much you want a heart.
And I'll keep the oil can handy.
Well, suppose the wizard didn't give me a heart when we got there.
Oh, but he will. He must. We've come such a long way already.
Helping the little lady along now, are you, my fine gentleman? Well, stay away from her, or I'll stuff a mattress with you, Scarecrow, and I'll make a beehive out of you, Tin Man. And as for you, my pretty, I wish you best of luck with the Wizard of Oz and a happy journey back to Kansas.
Stuff a mattress with me. I'll see you to the wizard whether I get a brain or not.
Yeah, a beehive out of me. I'll see you reach the wizard whether I get a heart or not.
Oh, you're the best friends anybody ever had.
To Oz?
To Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one.
Because of the wonderful things he does.
We're off to see the wizard,
The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
I don't like this forest. It's dark and creepy.
I think it'll get darker before it gets lighter.
Do you suppose we'll meet any wild animals?
We might.
Animals that eat straw?
Well, some, but mostly lions and tigers and bears.
Lions?
And tigers?
And bears.
Oh my.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Lions and tigers and bears.
Put him up! Put him up! I'll fight you with one paw tied behind my back. I'll fight you standing on one foot. I'll fight you with my eyes closed.
You go away and leave us alone.
Oh, scared, huh? How long can you stay fresh in the can? Come on, put him up and fight.
Scarecrow, you teach him a lesson.
Well, why can't you teach him a lesson?
Well, I hardly know him.
All right, Pee-wee, looks like it's just you and me. Oh! What'd you do that for? I didn't bite him.
Oh, but you tried to. It's bad enough picking on poor little dogs.
Well, you didn't have to go and hit me, did you? I think my nose is bleeding. Is it bleeding?
No, of course not. My, what a fuss you're making. Why, you're nothing but a great big coward.
You're right. I am nothing but a coward. I haven't any courage at all. I even scare myself. Look at the circles under my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks.
Have you tried counting sheep?
Well, I can't. I'm too afraid of them.
Well, don't you think the wizard could help him too?
I don't see why not. We're on our way to see the wizard. I'm sure he could give you some courage.
Well, wouldn't you feel degraded to be in the company of a cowardly lion? I know I would.
Oh, no, of course not.
That's awfully nice of you. My life's been simply unbearable. Yes, it's sad, believe me, missy, when you're born to be a sissy without the women part. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had the nerve. I'm afraid there's no denying that I'm just a dainty lion, a fate I don't deserve. I'd be brave as a blizzard.
I'd be gentle as a lizard.
I'd be clever as a gizzard.
If the wizard is a wizard who will serve.
Then I'm sure to get a brain.
A heart.
A home.
The nerve.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz.
So they won't take a warning. All the worse for them, then. When I gain those ruby slippers, my power will be the greatest in all of Oz. Now, my beauties, something with a little sting in its step. Yes, jitterbugs. My lovely dancing jitterbugs. Show yourselves! Listen, make her dance until those ruby slippers fall from her feet. Now go!
Did you just hear what I just heard?
That noise doesn't come from an ordinary bird.
It may be just a cricket or a critter in the trees.
It's given me the jitters and the joints around the knees.
I think I see a shadow and it's fuzzy and it's furry.
I haven't got a brain, but I think I ought to worry.
I haven't got a heart, but I feel a palpitation.
As monarch of the forest, I don't like this
Are
situation.
you gonna stand around and let him fill us full of horror?
Well, I'd like to roar him down, but I think I lost my roarer.
Who's out hiding in the treetops? It's that rascal, the jitterbug. Should you catch him buzzing round you, keep away from the jitterbug. Oh, the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees have a terrible, horrible buzz. But the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees couldn't do what the jitterbug does. So just be careful of that rascal. Keep away from the jitterbug. The jitterbug.
That's right! Dance, dance, dance until you dance away those ruby slippers!
Dua, dua, dua.
Is that hiding in the treetops? It's that rascal, the jitterbug. Should you catch him buzzing round you, keep away from the jitterbug. Oh, the bees, breeze, bats and trees have a terrible, horrible buzz. But the bees, breeze, bats and trees couldn't do what the jitterbug does. Do what the jitterbug does. Be careful of that rascal. Keep away from the jitterbug. Jitterbug. Jitterbug.
Look out for that bud!
That which certainly wants those ruby slippers.
Look at that.
It's the gates of the Emerald City.
Who rang that bell?
We did.
Can't you read?
Read what?
The notice.
What notice?
It's on the door. It's plain as the nose is on my face. It's
Dia. Doorbell out of order. Please knock.
well, that's more like it. Now state your business.
We want to see the wizard.
The wizard, but nobody can see the Great Oz. Nobody's ever seen the Great Oz. Even I've never seen him.
Well, how do you know there is one?
Because he is about. Because I. Oh, you're just wasting my time.
Oh, please, sir, I've got to see the wizard. The Good Witch of the North sent me.
Prove it.
She's wearing the ruby slippers she gave her.
And so she is. Well, bust my buttons. Why didn't you say that in the first place? That's horse of a different color. Come on in. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of
Tra-la-las.
That's how we laughed the day away
In the merry old land of Oz. Buzz, 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 chirp, chirp, chirp.
and a couple of
La-dee-das.
That's how the crickets crick all day in
The merry old land of Oz.
We get up at 12 and start to work
at 1.
1.
Take an hour for lunch and then at 2 we're done.
Jolly good fun. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of
Tra-la-las.
That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land of Oz.
Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh the day away with the ha 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 and a ho 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 in the merry old land of Oz.
Oh, it's everything you said it was and more.
When do we get to see the wizard?
The wizard? Why, yes, of course. But first, I'll take you to a place where you can tidy up a little.
Pat, pat here, pat, pat there, and a couple of brand new straws. That's how we keep you young and fair in the merry old land of Oz.
Rub here, rub there, with your grass. That's how we keep you in repair in the merry old land of Oz.
Can you even tie my eyes to match my gown? Uh-huh. Jolly old town.
Clip, clip here, clip, clip there, we give to up his claws.
The perfect air of savoir-faire in a merry old land of Oz.
Great citizens of Oz!
Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh
The day away
in the merry old land of Oz. Buzz, 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 chirp, 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 and a couple of la-dee-das.
That's how the crickets crick all day at 12, we start to work at 1. Take it off for lunch, and then at 2 we're done. Jolly and fun. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, ho 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 ha. That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land, merry old land, merry old, merry old, merry old land of.
Where is she? Where's the girl?
Who's her? Who's her?
It's the
Good people of ours.
Can't she take no for an answer?
Hide!
Listen and listen well. Bring forward the pretty one who goes by the name of Dorothy.
Dorothy. Who's Dorothy?
Well, that's how we're going to play it. Well, then, here's a little message for the girl. See that she gets it.
Jiminy crickets.
What are we going to do?
Well, we'd better hurry if we're gonna see that wizard.
Well, there's that guard. Maybe he can point us toward the wizard.
If you please, sir, could you direct us to the wizard? We'd like to see him, all 4 of us.
Nobody can see the great Oz. Not nobody, not know how.
Oh, but we must.
Not
I got a permanent just for the occasion.
Not nobody, not know how. He's in a conference with himself on account of this trouble with the witch. Besides, nobody's seen him, not even us, in the palace.
Please, it's very important.
Not nobody, not know how. Pardon me, we've got to change the guards.
What does that mean?
What do you want?
We want
wanna
to
see
see
the
the
wizard.
wizard.
Not nobody, not know how.
That's just what the other guy said.
But she's Dorothy.
The witch is Dorothy. Well, that makes a difference. Just wait here. I'll announce you at once.
Did you hear that? He said he'll announce us at once. I've as sure as got my brain.
I can fairly hear my heart beating.
I'll be home in time for supper.
In another hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king of the forest. If I were king of the forest, not queen, not duke, not prince, my regal robes of the forest would be satin, not cotton, not chintz. I'd command each thing, be it fish or fowl, with a woof and a woof and a royal growl. Woof! As I click my heels, all the trees would kneel, and the mountains bow, and the bulls kowtow, and the sparrows would take wing. If I were king.
Your Majesty, if you were king, you wouldn't be afraid of anything?
Not nobody, not know how.
Not even a rhinoceros?
Impossible.
How about a hippopotamus?
Well, I'd thrash him up from top to bottomest.
Supposing you met an elephant?
Well, I'd wrap him up in cellophant.
What if it were a brontosaurus?
Well, I'd show him who's king of the forest.
How?
How? Courage! What makes a king out of a slave? Courage! What makes the flag on the mast to wave? Courage! What makes the elephant charge with his tusk from the misty mist to the dusky dusk? Courage! What makes the Hottentot so hot? What puts the ape in apricot? What have they got that I ain't got?
Courage!
You can say that again.
Courage.
If I were king,
Go on home. The wizard says go away.
Go away.
Why?
Well, what are we gonna do now?
And I thought I was on my way home.
Oh,
Don't cry, Dorothy.
Auntie Em was so good to me.
oh, Auntie Em.
And I never appreciated it.
Yes.
Running away and hurting her feelings. Professor Marvel said she was sick. She may be dying, and it's all my fault. Oh, I'll never forgive myself, never.
Please don't cry anymore. I'll get you into the wizard somehow. I had an Aunt Em once myself. Come this way.
Wait a minute, fellas. I was just thinking. I don't need to see the wizard that much. I'd better wait outside.
Oh, you're just scared again.
Oh, don't you know the wizard's gonna give you some courage?
I'd be too scared to ask for it.
Well, then we'll ask him for you.
Well, I'd rather wait outside.
Come on.
Ouch! Oh, what?
What happened? What happened?
Somebody pulled my tail.
You did it yourself.
Oh.
I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you?
If you please, I am Dorothy, the small and meek. We've come to ask you for...
Silence! The great and powerful Oz knows who you are, knows why you have come. Step forward, Tin Man.
Oh, that's me.
You dare to come to me for hot? You clinking, clanking, clattering collection of caliginous junk? Away with you!
You see, sir, a while back we were walking down the yellow brick road.
Away with you! And you, Scarecrow, you have the effrontery to ask for a brain? You billowing bale of bovine fodder? Be gone with you!
Your Honor, I mean, your Majesty, I mean, your wizardry, I mean...
Go!
Oh, no.
And you, Lion.
No. No. No.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, frightening him like that when he came to you for help.
Silence, whippersnapper! The great and powerful Oz has every intention of granting your requests.
What did he say? What did he say?
But first, you must perform a small task. Bring me the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But to do that, we'd have to kill her to get it.
Bring me the broomstick, and your wishes will be granted.
Well, what if she kills us first?
Did I stutter? I said go!
No.
Haunted forest?
Witch's castle, 1 mile.
I'd turn back if I were you.
Oh. That's the best news I've heard all day.
Oh, no, you don't.
Why?
You know something? I think there are spooks in this forest.
Why, that's ridiculous. That's silly.
You don't believe in spooks?
Why, only...
I I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do. Ah!
You'll believe in more than that before I'm finished with you. Welcome to the haunted forest. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine.
Who's that? Ah! Oh, no.
They are lovely slippers, aren't they, Nico? Now be a good boy and invite a few of your friends to the party.
Who's them?
If I had a heart, I think it'd be beating faster.
Listen, Nico. Bring that girl and her mangy little dog to my castle. Do what you like with the others, but I want her alive and unharmed. Take special care of those ruby slippers. I want those most of all. Now fly! Fly! Bring me that girl and her slippers! Fly! Fly!
We've captured Dorothy and Toto. We've got to do something.
I can't do anything. I'm too afraid to move.
Help!
Shoot! Oh, wait! Shoot! Be gone! Shoot!
Are you okay?
Oh, they tore off this leg and threw it over there. And then they tore off this leg and threw it over there.
Well, that's you all over.
They sure knocked the stuffing out you, didn't they?
Stop talking and put me back together. Oh my. We've got to find Dorothy.
You've captured the girl and her dog? Such a good little monkey. Bring me the dog. Oh, what a nice little doggy. Now, Nico, it's time to entertain our guest. Bring me the girl. Oh, what an unexpected pleasure, my dear. So kind of you to visit me in my loneliness.
What are you going to do with my dog? Give him back to me!
All in good time, my pretty. All in good time.
Oh, please give me back my dog.
Certainly. Certainly when you give me those slippers.
But the Good Witch of the North told me not to.
Very well. Nico, my pet, tie a rock around the mangy dog's neck and toss him in the river. We can all watch him drown!
No! You can have your old slippers, but give me back Toto!
Such a good little girl. I knew you'd see reason.
I'm sorry. I didn't do it. Can I still have my dog?
No, fool that I am. I should have remembered. Those slippers won't come off as long as you're living.
What are you going to do?
It's not what I'm going to do that's worrying me. It's how to do it. These things must be done delicately. Run, touch him, you fool!
He got away! He got away!
Which is more than you will, drat you and your dog. Do you see this hourglass? That's how much longer you've got to be alive. And it isn't long, my pretty. It isn't long.
Look, it's the witch's castle. Oh, we've made it.
But how can we find Dorothy?
I don't know. Oh, Toto, where have you been?
What's he saying?
The witch has Dorothy locked in a tower.
Oh, we've got to get her out. I hate to think of Dorothy in that awful place.
Oh, no, don't cry now. We don't have the oil can with us, and you've been squeaking enough as it is.
Who's them?
They're Winkies, the witch's guards.
We better hide.
Oreo!
Soldier, who are you afraid of?
Ow, my toe.
Soldier, who are you afraid of?
Nico.
I've got a plan on how to get us in there.
You do?
And you're gonna lead us.
Me?
Yes, you.
All right, I'll do it. Wicked witch or no wicked witch. Guards or no guards, I'll tear them apart. There's only one thing I want you fellas to do.
What's that?
Talk me out of it.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. ATM, is it really you? When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found. Leaning from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step behind the rain. Dorothy, I hope you can somehow hear me wherever you are. We're trying to find you, dear. We want you to come home, Dorothy. Please come home. Come home to us safe and sound.
Oh, I want to, Auntie Em. I really want to come home. But I'm here in Oz, locked in the witch's castle. I'm so afraid. I don't know what to do.
Dorothy, dear, come home. Just come home. If happy little birds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why
Sorry to break up the happy reunion.
Auntie Em, please come back.
I'll give you Auntie Em, my pretty. Nico, gather the Winky gods. Her time is nearly up. When I return, you'll get yours and I'll have mine.
Halt, then. That'll be all. Dismissed.
Back to your watch, men. Back to your watch.
We'll guard the girl. You all just keep marching. That's right. Keep marching.
You didn't forget your old pals, did you?
Oh, I knew you'd come. I just knew it. But how did you manage it?
Well, Scarecrow had the idea.
And Lion roared him down.
And Tin Man knew exactly where to find you.
Toto!
Did they hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Oh, but we've got to get out of here.
Going so soon? Why, my little party's just beginning. Nico, gather the Winky Gods.
Who's them? Who's them? Oh, no, there's a lot of them.
Bring around the Rosie a pocket full of spears. Thought you'd be pretty foxy, didn't you? Well, I'm going to start on you right here. One after the other. And the last one to go will see the first three go before her. Where to begin? Oh, yes. How about a little fire?
No. Fire, help him.
I'm burning. Help.
Oh, you cursed brat! Look what you've done! I'm melting! Oh, what a world! What a world! And who would have thought that a good little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness? Oh, look out! I'm going! Oh!
The Wicked Witch is dead!
I'm sorry. It's just that he was on fire.
Hail, Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead!
Hail, Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead!
The broom. May we have it?
Yes, and take it with you.
Thank you. Now we can go to the wizard and tell him the Wicked Witch is dead.
The Wicked Witch is dead! Dong, the witch is dead, witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone where the commons go below, oh, let's have it up and sing. And ring the bells out, ding dong, the radio. Sing it high, sing it low, and know the wicked witch.
What? Why have you come back?
If you please, sir, we brought the broomstick of the Witch of the West. So we'd like you to keep your promise.
So you have. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, but I want to go home now.
You've had plenty of time already.
Go away before I lose my temper! The great and powerful Oz has spoken! Now go! Oh no! I said go, oh you stupid dog! Oh no! Oh! Go away! Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain! The great and powerful Oz has spoken!
Who are you?
I am great and powerful! Wizard of Oz.
You're a very bad man.
Oh no, my dearie, I'm a very good man. Just a very bad wizard.
Well, you'd better be good enough to send Dorothy back to Kansas.
Yeah.
And give Tin Man his heart.
And Scarecrow a brain.
And the courage you promised Cowardly Lion.
But you've had all of them. The whole time.
No, we haven't.
Of course you have. Why, Scarecrow. Anybody can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity. Okay? You know, back where I come from, we have men who go to places called universities. And they go there to become great thinkers. And they have no bigger brains than yours. But they have one thing you haven't got, a diploma.
A diploma? Gee.
I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of Ph.D.
The sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. Oh, joy, rapture, I've got a brain.
He's got a brain.
How can I ever thank you enough?
Well, maybe you can't. As for you, my fearful feline friend, you're under the delusion that because you run away from things, you have no courage. You're confusing courage with wisdom. You know, back where I come from, we have men who are called heroes. And they have no more courage than you. But they have one thing you haven't got. A medal.
A medal?
For conspicuous bravery against wicked witches. I hereby award you a triple cross.
The triple cross.
You are now a member of the Legion of Courage.
Well, shucks, folks. I'm speechless. This will go great on my mantle. Put it on.
As for you, my galvanized tin friend, you want a heart? You don't understand how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be made practical, and they can be made unbreakable.
But I still want one.
As that's fair. You know, back where I come from, we have men who do nothing all day but good deeds. They have no bigger hearts than yours. But they have one thing you haven't got, a testimonial.
Did you hear that? A testimonial.
I don't know what that is.
I do, because I have a diploma.
Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, I'd like to present you with a small token of our esteem and affection. And remember, my sentimental friend, that art is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
And it ticks.
Hope it does.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wait. What about Dorothy?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything for me.
Well, the only way to get Dorothy back to Kansas is for me to take her there myself.
Would you? But are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
You judge me too quickly. I'm an old Kansas man myself. Premier balloonist to the Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company. Until one day, both the balloon and I failed to return to the fairgrounds.
You did?
Yes, suddenly the wind changed, and I landed into the heart of this noble city, where I was instantly claimed the Wizard of Oz, the first wizard deluxe.
Wow.
And in that same balloon, you and I will return to the land of E Pluribus Unum.
Did you hear that? He's going to take me home.
And here's our balloon now. Oh, glory be. Glory be. Its name's JW. Good citizens of Oz, I hereby decree that the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and the Lion shall rule in my stead.
Oh.
Obey them as you would me. Now, release the balloon.
Toto, come back! Toto!
Dorothy, what are you doing? We are
Don't go
taking
without me.
off.
Come back!
I can't come back. I don't know how it works. Goodbye, folks.
No, I'll never get home.
What are we gonna do now? Oh, look, there's someone who can help you.
You don't need to be helped any longer. Why, you've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have?
Well, why didn't you tell her sooner?
Yeah.
Because she wouldn't have believed me. She had to learn it for herself.
Well, what have you learned, Dorothy?
Well, I think it wasn't enough just to want to see Uncle Henry and Aunt Em. And if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look any farther than my own backyard. Because if it isn't there, I never really lost it to begin with. Is that right?
That's all it is.
That's so easy. I should have thought of it for you.
I should have felt it in my heart.
She had to find it out for herself. Now, those magic slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Toto too?
Toto too.
Now?
Whenever you wish.
Oh, it's going to be so hard to say goodbye. Goodbye, Tin Man. Oh, don't cry.
Now I know I've got a heart. Because it's breaking.
Oh. Goodbye, Lion.
Don't bring it in.
I'm going to miss the way you used to holler for help before you found your courage.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, Scarecrow, I think I'll miss you most of all.
Are you ready now?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Then close your eyes and tap your heels together 3 times and think to yourself, there's no place like home.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Dorothy?
Dorothy!
Dorothy, it's
No place like home. No place like home.
Dorothy. It's Aunt Tim, darling.
And Tim, Uncle Henry, you're here.
Come on there. Anybody home? I just stopped by because I heard the little girl got caught up in the big. Well, she seems all right now.
She has quite a bump on her head. We thought you left us there for a minute.
But I did leave you, and I tried to get back for days and days.
Oh, there. It was just a bad dream.
Dream?
You didn't forget your old You didn't forget your old pal Hunk, did you?
And me, Hickory?
Couldn't forget my old face, could you?
But it wasn't a dream. It was a place. And you were there. But you couldn't have been, could you?
Oh, we dream lots of silly things.
No, this was a real, truly live place. And I remember that some of it wasn't very nice, but most of it was beautiful. But all the same, all I kept saying to everyone was, I want to go home. And they sent me home. Doesn't anybody believe me?
Of course we do.
Oh, anyway, Toto, we're home. Home. And this is my farm, and you're all here, and I'm never gonna leave here ever, ever again because I love you all. Though, Auntie Em, there's no place like home.